Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever needed a quick error-proof way to calculate someone's exact age from their date of birth in Google Sheets, whether you're managing a classroom, organizing an event, or just curious about your friends' ages, today's tutorial is going to make your life so much easier. By the end of this video, you'll know how to use a super simple formula to get not just the age in years, but also the exact years and months automatically updated as time goes on. Ready? Let's dive right in. First things first, go ahead and open up a fresh Google Sheet or use an existing one if you prefer. Next, we'll want to enter some sample data so we can see our formulas in action as we go. In your spreadsheet, type or paste in the following information starting at cell A1. You'll have columns for name, birth date, age, and age, years, and months, with sample people like Alice Reyes, Ben Cruz, Carla Mendoza, Daniel Lim, and Eliza Santos. Their birth dates will go into column B, right next to their names in column A. Don't worry. If this is your own data, just arrange your columns in the same way. Now our goal here is to calculate each person's current age as of today based on their birth date. In cell C2, right next to Alice's birth date, we're going to use a function called DATEDIF. Type in equals DATEDIF B2 today. Why? What does this mean? Well, DATEDIF is short for date difference, and it computes the difference between two dates. The first piece in parentheses B2 is the person's birth date. Today is a built-in function that always returns today's date. The Y part simply tells Google Sheets to count only the full years between those dates. Essentially, this formula answers the question, how many complete birthdays has this person celebrated as of today? Once you've got that formula in C2, you could copy and paste it for each person. But let's do this the easy spreadsheet smart way. Find the small blue square at the bottom right corner of C2. When you hover over it, your cursor will change to a thin plus sign. Click and drag that square downward through C6, and you'll see Google Sheets instantly calculate the full age and years for each person in your list. This little feature is called drag to fill, and it's a huge time saver for any repetitive formula work. Alright, so now you have the ages in plain years. But what if you want a bit more detail, like knowing that Alice is 24 years and 3 months old, not just 24? That's where our next formula comes in. In cell D2, to the right of Alice's age, enter equals DATEDIF B2 today, Y and years, and DATEDIF B2 today, YM and months. Let's unpack this for a second because it's actually combining two bits of information. The first DATEDIF with Y calculates the full years as before. The second DATEDIF, this time with YM, looks at how many months are left over after the last full year. The and symbols are used to piece this all together into a sentence that reads something like 24 years, 3 months. This way you get a friendly, easy-to-read age for each person, which is super helpful for forms, reports, or just adding a professional touch. Go ahead and drag the formula in D2 down along the rest of your list, just as you did before. In just a few moments, you'll have the years and months for every person, and these will update automatically as time passes. No manual recalculations needed. Google Sheets does it for you behind the scenes. And there you have it. You now have two powerful, worry-free formulas for calculating precise ages from any date of birth in Google Sheets. If you found this walkthrough helpful, please hit that like button. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for even more easy, time-saving tutorials like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.